Hi, my name is Brian McClean. I'm a clinical psychologist working in Acquired Brain Injury Ireland. You know, fatigue is one of the most important things to understand in recovery from brain injury. And learning to manage fatigue is probably the most effective thing we can do to help the brain to heal. Fatigue is like a deep tiredness, but it's not just tiredness. It's like our brain isn't working for us anymore. We've difficulty concentrating, difficulties with memory. We might even feel low or more anxious. Sometimes changes in behavior are the first sign that people see that we're in fatigue. When we're fatigued, ordinary social interactions become more difficult to cope with. We feel more irritable, more distractible, and tasks like thinking and concentrating seem to drain us of our energy. About 80% of people that I work with benefit from a therapeutic rest in the middle of the day. This is usually straight after lunch, usually for an hour. We turn off our mobile phones. It's important that there's nothing to listen to, no work for the brain to do. If we sleep, we set an alarm clock to wake up. Some people go into a very deep sleep, and that's a sign that they're really fatigued. We could also need shorter recovery breaks in the middle of activities too. So we set a countdown timer, concentrate for 25 minutes or whatever works for us, and then take a 5-minute break, allow the brain to freewheel so we can concentrate again when we need to. It could take a little trial and error to figure out how much of a break we need and what works for us. Sleep follows circadian rhythm. Circadian rhythm is like an internal clock that tells us when we need to sleep and when we need to wake. So it's important when we take our therapeutic rest that we take it at the same time every day so the brain knows when it will sleep so that it can be ready to do its repair work. Fatigue is a little like the engine light coming on the dashboard of the brain. We don't drive a car around with the engine light on. Just as we don't try and work the brain when it's in fatigue, it's important that we get our service in first. Sleep is the brain's way of repairing and healing. So fatigue management means getting up about the same times every day, even if we're tired, and getting to bed early enough so we're refreshed by morning. We heal the brain by taking a therapeutic rest every day, usually for about 1 hour, right in the middle of the day. Phone on silent and plugged away from us so there's nothing for the brain to do, nothing to read. All we need to do is rest or sleep.